This is actually pretty incredible what's available. So many people don't know this, but Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, those are government-sponsored enterprises. They used to be privately held. Now the government, it's in conservatorship, so the government essentially owns them, and they're talking about spinning it, making it private again. But it's sponsored by the government, so highly regulated. To long story short, and so they're basically saying, hey, you know what? We have if we have a seller contribution in a transaction and it's greater than 90% loan to value. And I'll use round figures, Lee. Let's say you're buying a home for $100,000. And so if you're putting 10% down, you have a $90,000 loan. Well, if it's less than 10% down, then the maximum seller contribution can be 3%. That's it. Okay. So in other words, $3,000 can be credited from the seller at closing. It's like cash. So the money the seller is going to get, they can turn right around and give to the buyer to help them with closing costs. Okay. It can be used to
Okay.
buy down the rate, which we'll talk about in just a second. A great strategy we use for one of your clients, Lee. But yeah, so the reason because of the higher the loan to value, the more risk. So they're less apt to allow anything more than 3%. But it gets real interesting at 75 to 90% LTV. Up to 6% can be credited on conventional. Most people don't know that. Everyone always says, "Oh, conventional is 3%." But if they put more down, which a lot of folks are doing as they move down from the Northeast and come to Florida, that credit is available, which is really good, up to 6%. So that when Lee makes an offer for you and asks the seller to give that contribution, that can go right towards all your closing costs. It can help you buy the interest rate down, which we'll talk about in just a minute. But it actually go up to 9% credit